Thank you, Lauren. My name is Jenna Corley, and the restaurant that I chose to review is Longhorn Steakhouse. Longhorn Steakhouse was founded in 1981 in Atlanta, Georgia. I believe the two biggest competitors with Longhorns is Outback Steakhouse and Texas Roadhouse. Although they do offer similar menu items and do have similar pricing, I do believe that there are some differences. The main differences being the frequency of locations. I see a lot more Longhorns located in the South than Texas Roadhouse as well as Outback Steakhouse. So they are more frequent, and that means that they can be chosen a lot more in a certain area because they are in a lot more areas. Another difference would be the atmosphere. I do know that they might have similar atmospheres, but they are also a little bit different. Texas Roadhouse is a little bit more up and cheerful, and you eat peanuts on the floor, and Longhorn Steakhouse is a little bit more casual sit down restaurant. Based on looking at Google reviews from the West Cobb location of Longhorn Steakhouse, there can be several strengths and weaknesses made about this certain location and about Longhorn Steakhouse locations in general. There was one great review that was 5 stars by a customer that had an overall great experience with great customer service. Those are the reviews that we like to see, and we hope to keep our star ratings up. Unfortunately, there was a bad review stating that there was a customer that tried to purchase their meals online, and for some reason the card was taken on the phone but did not go through, and the order was never placed. That did cause some frustration from that customer, and I believe that there can be changes made to help prevent that situation. There can be better staff, there can be better training. The staff may have not ever been trained on a situation like that. So there can be a lot of things that can help strengthen that review and hope that the customer could be satisfied the next time. Seeing current Google reviews for Longhorns in the West Cobb location, there seems to be a few recommendations that could be made and help better the restaurant. There were several reviews and recommendations that were 5 stars and were great, saying that the customer service was outstanding. Even though that some reviews did say that their food might have not properly been cooked or ordered, they did say that the customer service was outstanding and they would definitely go back again. That has a huge impact, knowing that there could have been possibly a problem with the food not being cooked the right way, but knowing that the customer service was so outstanding that they ended up recommending the restaurant says something about the business. And that is a great review to have, knowing that they can solve a problem and that the servers are very kind, even when problems like that do arise. And they do happen more often than not, unfortunately. Not everyone is satisfied with the food that they get and the way that it is prepared. With that being said about the recommendations, there can be several threats made with the company that could be negative, essentially. So, one recommendation or review that was negative was about a customer not getting the proper order and them not getting their order placed. And even though they ran their card over the telephone, it said that it somehow did not go through. That is not a good recommendation to have, not a good review at all, and that problem does need to be fixed immediately. But that is something that can be fixed. The people that handled the situation could be better trained on doing a to-go order or doing an online order. I know that this is more common due to COVID, so the training does need to happen to help ensure that there are no more problems. Also, there can be kitchen staff that can be better trained on making sure the order is cooked to exactly how the customer wanted it to, but there can also be other things that can be resolved with that issue due to making sure the servers are writing the proper way to be cooked and that they are communicating with their customers knowing exactly what they want. These are all things that can be resolved but can also be threats to the company if these reviews aren't fixed.